Most people think generosity begins when you have more than enough. Islam teaches something very different. The greatest act of generosity in Islamic history was performed by a man who chose to keep absolutely nothing. His name was Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, a successful merchant, a respected leader, a man who spent years building his wealth. Then one day, he willingly gave it all away. Not 90%, not half, everything. No investments, no savings, no emergency plan. Even the companions couldn't believe what they were witnessing. So the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, asked him one unforgettable question. What have you left for your family? The answer Abu Bakr gave has become one of the greatest lessons in trust, sacrifice, and faith in all of Islamic history. But here's what many people don't know. That moment wasn't an emotional impulse. It was the result of a lifetime spent choosing Allah over the dunya again and again and again. This is the incredible story of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, the companion who gave away everything for Islam. Before Islam, Abu Bakr ibn Abi Quhafa was already one of the most respected men in Makkah. He wasn't a king. He wasn't a tribal chief. He wasn't known for military strength. He was known for something much rarer. People trusted him. If someone wanted to store their wealth safely, they trusted Abu Bakr. If families argued, they trusted Abu Bakr. If merchants traveled, they trusted Abu Bakr. His honesty had become his reputation. He built a successful trading business. His caravans traveled across Arabia. His wealth continued to grow. By every worldly standard, he had everything a man could ask for. But then, something happened that changed his life forever. A man whom he had known for years, Muhammad ibn Abdullah, peace be upon him, announced that he had received revelation from Allah. Many laughed, many mocked, many demanded proof. Some even walked away. But Abu Bakr didn't hesitate. Not for a day, not for an hour, not even for a moment. He simply believed. That immediate acceptance earned him a title history would never forget. As Siddiq, the truthful. But believing came with a price few people were willing to pay. Most wealthy people protect their fortunes. Abu Bakr used his fortune to protect people. Whenever he heard of a Muslim slave being tortured, he went to buy their freedom. Bilal ibn Rabah was among them, under the burning desert sun, pinned beneath a massive stone, repeating only one word, Ahad. Ahad. Others saw a slave. Abu Bakr saw a believer. He paid whatever price was demanded and set him free. But Bilal wasn't the only one. Again and again, Abu Bakr spent his wealth, freeing Muslims who could never repay him. People began asking him, "Why don't you buy strong young men who could protect you?" His answer was simple, "I seek only the face of Allah." Think about that. Every business decision he made before Islam had increased his wealth. Now, every decision seemed to reduce it. Yet, strangely, the more he gave, the richer his heart became. But Allah was about to test him like never before. Years passed. Islam had reached Medina. Then came one of the most difficult moments in the Prophet's life. News arrived that the Byzantine Empire was preparing for war. The Muslims needed an army. But there was a problem. It was an unbearably hot summer. The journey would be long. Food was scarce. Money was limited. The Prophet, peace be upon him, encouraged everyone to contribute. The companions responded with incredible generosity. Usman ibn Affan prepared hundreds of camels. Others brought food. Some brought weapons. Some brought whatever little they possessed. Then, Abu Bakr arrived, carrying everything he owned, not half, not 90%, everything. The Prophet, peace be upon him, looked at him and asked one question. Abu Bakr, what have you left for your family? Imagine standing there with nothing left in your hands. What would you say? Abu Bakr answered with words that still echo through history. I have left for them Allah and His Messenger. Think about that answer. He wasn't saying his family didn't matter. He was saying, no protector is greater than Allah. No provider is greater than Allah. His trust wasn't in gold. His trust was in the one who created gold. And that is why his sacrifice became unforgettable. History remembers wealthy people because of what they accumulated. Abu Bakr is remembered because of what he gave away. His money built people. His generosity strengthened Islam. His sacrifices rescued lives. His wealth disappeared, but its reward never did. When the Prophet, peace be upon him, needed someone, Abu Bakr was there. When Muslims were suffering, Abu Bakr was there. When sacrifices were required, Abu Bakr was already giving before anyone asked. Perhaps that is why, when the Prophet, peace be upon him, passed away, the one chosen to lead the Ummah was Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, not because he owned the most, but because his heart belonged completely to Allah. As we come to the end of Abu Bakr's story, it's easy to admire his generosity. It's easy to say, what an incredible man. But perhaps that's not the question his life asks us. Perhaps the real question is, what are we holding on to that keeps us from getting closer to Allah? For Abu Bakr, wealth was never the goal. It was only a tool, a trust from Allah, and when Allah called for it, he let it go without hesitation, because he understood something that many of us struggle to remember. Nothing we own was ever truly ours. Our wealth, our homes, our careers, our status, even the people we love, are blessings entrusted to us for a limited time. One day, we will leave every one of them behind. The only things that will travel with us are our faith, our deeds, and every sincere sacrifice we made for the sake of Allah. That is why Abu Bakr wasn't the richest companion because of what he possessed. He was rich because his heart was free, free from greed, free from fear, free from attachment to this temporary world. His hands could release everything because his heart was already attached to something greater, to Allah. Today, most of us will never be asked to give away every coin we own, but every single day, we're given smaller opportunities to prove where our trust truly lies. When honesty costs us, when generosity feels difficult, when someone needs our help, when our time is more valuable than our money, when our ego tells us to hold on, but our faith tells us to let go. Those moments are our own tabuk. They reveal what our hearts are truly attached to, and perhaps that's why, after more than 14 centuries, people no longer remember Abu Bakr because he was wealthy. They remember him because when Allah called, he never hesitated. So before you leave this video, take a moment and ask yourself one question. If Allah tested me with what I love the most, would I trust him the way Abu Bakr did? Because one day, our wealth will disappear, our possessions will disappear, our names may even fade from this world. But every sacrifice made sincerely for Allah will never be lost, and maybe that is the greatest wealth anyone could ever possess. If this story moved your heart, don't let it end here. Share it with someone who needs a reminder that true success is measured by faith, sincerity, and sacrifice, not by wealth. And we'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you were in Abu Bakr's place, what lesson from his life challenged you the most? Subscribe to FaithVerse for authentic Islamic stories that strengthen faith, deepen your love for the Sahaba, and reconnect us with the timeless lessons of our rich Islamic history. Until our next journey through the lives of those who changed the world through faith. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.